Peace and power. Salute to everybody. Thanks for all my subscribers. Thanks for all my A1 day ones. And if you're new here and it just popped up on the algorithm, what I need you to do is subscribe. And I need you to do it now. Okay, so listen. Listen up. We all say fed up. Fed up with us hurting each other. Fed up with cops hurting us. We fed up with red pill or blue pill. Or we fed up with people coming to the internet, ran. We fed up, we fed up, we fed up, we fed up. Okay, well, it's time to put action behind it. It's time to do something. You know, it's a lot of things that I'm fed up with. However, for me to protect myself and protect my energy, I just stay away from things and or people. And again, this could be loved ones. It could be my own kids. If they truly believe I don't love them and I have to do something for my own mental health, that says a lot. That says a lot. Because if I'm not mentally right, that's why things are out of control with people, because people putting pressure on people to still perform up to a certain capability, and mentally they're not right. Spiritually, they're not right. Psychologically, they're not right. And now they're still put under pressure to perform as a brother, as a sister, as a mother, as a father, as a cousin, as an aunt, as an uncle, as a co-worker, as a neighbor, as an employee, as an employer, as a congressperson. They still held to a certain standard to do what somebody else deemed they need to do. And if they say, yo, you know what, I need to relax for 90 days, or I need to kick back for 6 months, or right now I'm unable to do this, and whatever that may be, whatever the task at hand may be. So if they're a mother and it's like, yo, you know what, I need to relax for 6 months. You know what I'm saying, yo? Can somebody help me out with these kids? Oh no, you had them kids. Why you feel like you shouldn't be a mother, or why you feel like you shouldn't be a father? Why you feel like you shouldn't be a brother or a sister? Look, we all going through something. And if somebody has enough integrity and enough dignity and enough honor to come to someone else that they truly believe will love them and will be there for them in that time of need, respect that, appreciate that. And say, you know what, at least they came and asked for help. And not be like, yo, I'm saying, but you should be able to deal with your kids. You should be able to deal with your husband. You should be able to deal with your wife. That don't mean that they're unable to do it. It's just at the moment, it's too much. And I want to give flowers to people who have the honor, who have the dignity and integrity to say, you know what, that this is overwhelming for me right now. That don't mean that if my mom's tell me she don't want to deal with me, that she don't love me. That don't mean that she's an unfit mother. It don't mean that if my pops tell me, yo, when you was 13, man, or you was 11 years old, man, yeah, I couldn't deal with you. You know what I mean? Like I had to fall back. Like it was too much for me to have to be there every day to provide for you, to feed you, to guide you, to help you with homework, to nurture you. I'm not gonna look at my father as less than a man, or he's a deadbeat dad, or he never loved me. At least he was humble enough, honest enough to come to me and let me know and tell me, yo, I couldn't do it. I needed a day off, a week off, a month off, a year off, or whatever he may have needed, or if my mom's, whatever she may have needed. But to need these things now and you're not saying nothing, and you just lash out, or you just verbally abuse someone, or physically abuse someone, or spiritually abuse someone, or psychologically abuse someone, that's the problem. Because again, we all need a break from whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Some people need a break from social media. That's why I don't post things on my platform every day. And I had to detox. I had to take a break. Some people need to take a break from their job. That's why jobs give out vacations, or they give paid time off. Some people need a break from their spouse. And it's not a break like I want a divorce if they're married, or if you're in a relationship, yo, I don't like my woman, I don't like my man, I want to break up. No, I mean, you can still be in the same household, but you ain't always got to be up under each other every day, all day. You can say, you know what, I love you, boo, or I love you, babe, but you know what, yo, I just want to chill. I want to sit right here on the couch, or I want to just be in the bedroom alone for 3 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes, whatever. But we all overwhelmed with something or someone else, whether that's family, whether that's our job, whatever it is, we all need a break from things at times. And that's taken personal. Oh, because you need a break. Oh, well, you don't love me, or you ain't a real man, or you ain't a real woman. Now, we all need a break from something. We all need a break. Why? So we can recharge. Why? So we can reevaluate our process. Why? So we can get a peace of mind. How come? So we don't say something that we can't take back. We don't do something we can't take back. But we all going through something. And everything come at us so quickly nowadays. Because of what? Social media and the internet. That's why I'm not on the internet every day. That's why I'm not on social media every day. That's why I don't watch TV every day. That's why I don't watch the news every day. That's why I don't interact with people every day. Because when you start to consume too much of anything, it becomes overwhelming. Sometimes I'm just thankful that I could just sit down and not talk. I could just inhale and exhale. Sometimes I'm thankful when I ain't got to use my eyes. I ain't got to use my ears. I ain't got to use my legs. I ain't got to use my arms. I could just sit there, or I could just lay there. I ain't got to speak to somebody. I ain't got to hug somebody. I ain't got to comfort somebody. I ain't got to speak to somebody. I ain't got to look at a TV or a computer screen or a cell phone or another person. I could just relax, get a peace of mind. Like I said, get to recharge, get to reevaluate, get to rethink. Because sometimes when you're so overwhelmed, you ain't thinking the process all the way through. And it's like, you made a bad decision. And again, nobody's perfect, but you made a bad decision because it was rushed. Because it was like, damn, y'all gotta hurry up and do this for my son. Or I gotta hurry up and do this for my girl. Or I gotta hurry up and do this for my man. Or I gotta hurry up and do this for my job. Or I gotta hurry up and do this for a family member. Or I gotta hurry up and put this video out for social media. But if we just relax and detox from things, and again, you could detox from something for 30 minutes. You could detox from something for 30 days. You could detox from something for 3 months. That's all on you. But I'm learning and understanding when we do it, somebody is emotional, or somebody is hurt, or somebody gonna say you weak, or somebody gonna say you selfish, or somebody gonna say you never cared. And we have to stop worrying about what somebody think about our mental, spiritual, or psychological health. Because when you're mentally tired of something, you may do or say something that you can't take back, or you may regret, or that person may want you to take back, or they may regret you did, or regret you said. And that person could be your kid, that person could be your employee, or your employer, or your husband, or your wife, or a family member, or someone just in society, because you're overwhelmed with everything. And it's always too hot to be aggravated. It's always too cold to be aggravated, because some people use that too, weather, as a factor. Well, it's too cold to be beefing. It's too hot for all of that. When is the weather never a factor? It's always too hot to do something. It's always too cold to be a certain way. Why? Because we get overwhelmed. We all need to relax when it comes to some things and certain things in our life. Everybody. Billionaires need it. Millionaires need it. Broke people need it. Middle class people need it. Don't matter what your situation is. I love my family. Like I said, starting the video, I love my woman. I love my kid. However, I need to detox away from that. I appreciate my platform. I appreciate my podcast. I appreciate making music. But it's a time where I don't want to hear no music. It's a time where I don't want to record nothing in the studio. It's a time I don't want to do no pre-recorded videos for my podcast. It's times I don't want to go live. And that's why I stopped that. I mean, I'm revving it back up now, but I have slowed down because we all need to detox away from things at time. And when you don't, again, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, you get overwhelmed. And you may say and do something to somebody else, and that might not have been or be your intentions. And you might can't take back something you said or something you do, vice versa. They might can't take back something they say or something they do. So we need to work on communicating, and we need to work on letting someone else know when you're overwhelmed. Like, no, I love you, but I ain't gonna lie, girl. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed with this right here. Like, give me a minute. And they may say, "What's a minute?" I say, "You know what? I need a couple days, or I need a couple weeks, or I may need a month or two. But I'm still love you. Like, we still seeing eye to eye, but I don't want to get overwhelmed and then I disrespect you, or I yell at you, or I scream at you, or I do something that I know I shouldn't do, or you say something you know you shouldn't say, or you do something you probably didn't really want to do, but you was overwhelmed like me. You probably didn't know how to say, yeah, I'm overwhelmed too, or I need a break too." And again, it's not just a break from family or friends or the internet. In life, we all need that. And if you don't get it, you start to break down mentally, spiritually, psychologically. Your body start to give out, start to get tired, dizzy, lightheaded. You could faint, you could collapse. Your legs will tell you you're doing too much walking. Your arms will tell you you're doing too much lifting. Your eyes will tell you you're doing too much staring and looking at computer screens, phone screens, laptops, etc., so on and so forth. So we all go through that. Everybody, because we human. I'm gonna say that again. We all go through that because we human. The thing is though, we gotta learn. Excuse me. We gotta learn how to communicate and just let that other person know. People gonna judge us regardless. But we got to stop doing, allowing one judgment affect how we mentally, spiritually, and psychologically operate. And I get it that it's someone significant to us. But you know what I'm really learning? I'm more significant to anybody else that think they're significant to me. Meaning, I love my children. But if I make them more significant than myself, then what significance I'm gonna have in my own life? And we allow that to happen. Oh, dude, that's still my son, so I'm gonna do this. That's still my daughter. I'm gonna do. You gotta let your kids know. Look, ain't that times you get overwhelmed with school? Ain't that times you get overwhelmed with homework? Ain't that times you get overwhelmed with your toys or with cartoons? Because it's time that your children, the ones that's ages where they still play with toys or they still watching cartoons, they're like, they don't want to watch the same cartoon, or they don't want to watch TV. They be like, "My dad, I don't want to watch cartoons today." Or if you take them to the park to play around their bike, they'd be like, "Mom, I'm tired," or "Dad, I'm tired. I don't want to ride my bike no more," because they got overwhelmed. So you let your children know, "Mommy love you, Daddy love you, but I'm overwhelmed." Let your grandkids know, "Grandpa love you, or Papa love you, or Nana love you, or Grandma love you, but I'm overwhelmed right now." Let your job know, "Look, I ain't gonna lie, I need to take advantage of that paid time off. I just want to spend some time alone. I want to spend some time with my family, or I just want to rest." Like, even if you do take the paid time off or you do go on vacation, I don't mean you literally want to go on a vacation. You may just want to rest. You like, "You know what, yeah, I just want to get some sleep." You know what I'm saying? Because maybe your job, what you do is go to work, come home, eat, and feed your kids if you got kids in the household, or tend to your man or tend to your wife. And it's like, "You know what, man, I'm gonna take advantage of this vacation to give me some rest." Or for some people, they may not want to get the rest. They may be like, "You know what, yeah, I just want to leave the country." They may be, if they in America, they want to go to another country. If they in another country, they may want to come to America, or they probably want to go to another country or whatever. But we all get overwhelmed. And the problem is, with a lot of this mental health, people are being tired of being tired. People are being frustrated of being frustrated. People being aggravated for being aggravated. I'm gonna say it again. People being frustrated with being frustrated, meaning they frustrated already, and now something else got them more frustrated. So they may be frustrated with their relationship, with their husband or their wife, and now their job got them frustrated. Now they not frustrated with their relationship. They frustrated with their family. They ain't frustrated with their family. They're frustrated with their job. So now something else compounds that frustration. So now they got frustration on top of frustration. They got aggravation on top of aggravation. They got stress on top of stress. They got anxiety on top of anxiety. So now they end up getting into an argument. Or now they end up physically doing something, physically going through something. Or they start to make bad financial decisions. Or they start to make bad family decisions. Like they start neglecting responsibilities, not wanting to be there for their wife or for their husband or for their kids. Or they start neglecting paying bills on time. Because we all going through something. Everybody. And we all know that. However, we tend to want to put pressure on others. And we know we going through something. So why put pressure on others? I know I'm going through things. So why am I going to put pressure on my kids to call me more or to reach out to me more? Or why I'm going to put pressure on my woman to cook for me every day when I know she's going through whatever she's going through to go to work, to take care of herself. Now she got to feel extra pressure by doing things that I want her to do, or I know she's always been doing, or I believe she's capable of getting done. And that's a blessing that she's able and capable to cook for me, to wash my clothes, to be there for me, to rub my back. But what about her back getting rubbed? What about me doing things for her? Or if I'm not going to do nothing for her, just get out the way and let her relax. So again, if I'm not going to do nothing for her, fine, but get out the way, let her relax. Or, get out my kids' way and let them start living their life. But we all going through something. We all overwhelmed. Now, whoever's not, get in the comments and let me know. Maybe you're an AI robot drone and you ain't overwhelmed with nothing. But human beings, it happens. It happens. It just so happens when it happens, people get emotional, people get upset, or people get triggered, people get bothered. Oh, you pick a fine time to not come home, or you pick a fine time to be broke, or you pick a fine time to not want to be bothered, or you pick a fine time to not want to be a man, you pick a fine time not want to be a father, you pick a fine time not to want to be a mother, you pick a fine time not to want to be a woman, you pick a fine time not to want to be. We all going through something. And there's nothing wrong with people holding people accountable, calling people out, because I made several videos about accountability. It's a difference from when you want to hold somebody accountable, and it's a big difference when you're overwhelmed with things, because it happens. It happens. We all got to detox from things and off things. Again, just some food for thought. And please, get in the comment section and let me know, about being overwhelmed, being tired, or just having to be overwhelmed with just life and things that come in life. Peace, world.